Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today once again playing some Yorick top lane. Today we've got a really interesting matchup. We've got the Riven lane. Let me get all of these three. There you go. For the runes, we've got the Conquer Page, we've got Presence, we got Alacrity, we specifically got Last Stand, Demolish, and we also have Bone Plating. Bone Plating in this matchup especially is like really important. Couldn't get that last hit. Alright, so a couple things that you need to know about this lane is that Riven is super strong in the first couple levels in this matchup, especially. I would say like before the ultimate, Riven's gonna win everything. Nice one. Not bad. But yeah, Riven's gonna win everything in the first couple levels. Once we obtain our ultimate, we can still lose the 1v1, but my ultimate's gonna carry the lane for sure. This is definitely a scaling lane, without a doubt. If we succeed, we don't die, we don't end, it's gonna pay off immediately. So what a lot of people don't know is that Yorick is actually a hyper-scaling champ these days. Oh. You're dead, buddy. You messed up. That must be the most tilting thing in the world. I was like standing in the zone where if you trade me, it's going to be on the edge of the tower, so it started like hitting the Riven as soon as she went for trades. That's so funny, man. You know how often I had that happen to me when I play Riven? When you try and trade somebody and you get into tower range because you just want to get your short trade off. Alright. First thing we're going to be doing, this is what I always highly recommend if you're playing Yorick in top lane. Always go Sheen. Every single matchup. Go Trinity Force. A lot of people are still living in the old days of going for profane hydra, and there's nothing wrong with like building profane hydra, don't get me wrong. It's a really good item. But Trinity Force is better in every single way imaginable because Trinity Force gives you HP, gives you all the core stats. You know, ability haste, everything. But on top of that, it gives you the Sheen proc. So every time you're going to Q, it's going to be low cooldown. You're going to do a lot of damage with it. When you get to level 6, you can pretty much all in pretty much anyone if you have like a small lead and you got the Sheen. Always remember that, guys. Profane Hydra is nice, but the problem with Profane Hydra is that it's AoE damage. So what happens is you can no longer freeze the lane if you have AoE. So it's nice to have AoE if you're trying to avoid lane, I guess. That's a good reason to go Profane Hydra, but you don't always want to avoid the lane. You don't carry games by avoiding lanes and just playing the farming game. Not always. It's better to freeze the lane and deny your opponent once you create like a small lead. Trying to avoid the stun from Riven right here. She used her W, so I'm gonna go in. I should be able to win this. There you go. Nice. So here's the thing. Riven has super insane all-in potential. But if she runs out of her W or E in the early game, it's still quite high cooldown. You can just go in and you can beat the Riven instant. Okay, we push next wave. They have a hyper-scaling team comp, by the way. They've got a Kayle in mid. So it's going to be quite an interesting experience. Rampage. Got it. I need to get played, so I'm staying. I know that jungle's dead, so I'm fine anyways. Yeah, there you go. I've got it. Got my ultimate now too. Okay, she will lose if she goes in. I'm gonna hold my W. Let's push this out. Actually, underestimate Riven's damage right now. A little bit. But fortunately, nothing bad happened. I'd like to proc this, but I think I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we're about 750 away from getting the Trinity Force. Let me quickly grab this. Nice. Something funny I quickly want to mention about Yorick right now is that Yorick has been on the nerfing list, I think, for a month now. I think he's getting constant buffs, changes, reworks, nerfs, buffs, nerfs. Like he's been getting changed every single patch. It seems like Riot Games does not know what to do with Yorick, because regardless of situation, this champ is somehow not able to get balanced properly. Yorick is either too strong or too weak. It's not really balanced in any single way. But either way, like, this champ has been getting nerfed right now, but he's still way too high win rate. He's way higher win rate than almost every top laner in the game. Wow. I cannot believe that she got it. But yeah, like a small nerf to Yorick. You'd think that he's unplayable now, but the nerf did nothing, man. That happened like a couple of weeks ago. I think he even got a small buff. I don't even remember. I think it was a nerf and a buff. I don't know the exact changes anymore, because it was like 2 weeks ago or something. But regardless, his win rate is way too high right now. Most top laners cannot keep up with the win rate from Yorick. Okay, that should be fine. Wait a second, I need to get my ult back. I think that Yorick got nerfed, wasn't it? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. Oh. Like, I think it was only a nerf. Ooh. Not bad, man. Alright, I've got my trinity now. I kind of ran it down there. Should have been... If I kept respecting him just a tiny bit more, I think we could just go to him for free, actually. But, that's not a problem. This will not happen twice. It's not going to happen again, because the next thing we're going to do is we will build into steel caps now. And that's going to completely prevent the Riven from being able to all-in me like this forever. Steel caps will completely fix everything. And on top of that, if I then build like just tiny bit more armor, I'll never die again. It's actually really easy to counter a Riven. As long as the Riven does not get a lead against you, she can never win. Just got to build like a little bit of armor, and whatever she builds after that, it's not going to do anything. Unfortunately, I have no ult anymore. My ult is on 80 seconds right now. Which means... Oh. Okay. I mean, not bad. I'm actually getting traits off. Let's go. I think I might even be able to get a solid oh. I don't think that's going to be enough, is it? Okay, it is. I actually managed to beat the Riven without even having my ult. Okay. Well, let's go for tower. Nice. But yeah, it's a good time to be a Yorick main. If you ever have any interest in playing a champion that doesn't require brain in any single way, probably a good champ for you, man. Yorick is takes no skill of any kind. You don't need to practice any combos. There are no combos on Yorick. Well, yeah, you have a combo, but it's like really basic. Champ doesn't require you to practice day in, day out. All it requires you to is to use a little bit of the, you know, the wave management in the early game. After that, it just becomes a perma-pushing champ. That's pretty much what Yorick is all about. He's not super overly complicated. Early game, you play smart. Through the wave, mid game, you just split push until you win. It's probably could not explain any better. Seems like the Riven is tilted, just like all Riven players, I guess. Funny, man. Honestly, man. If I see a Riven, most of the time, these guys either flame their team, they flame their jungler, or they just straight up lose lane and then they just don't even play the game anymore. Always the Dravens. Always the Draven players, the Vayne players, the Yasuo players, the Riven players, the Fiora players. They're all the same, man. Alright, buddy. Show me those Riven mechanics, man. Show me what you got right here. Alright, buddy. He's getting rammed. That's so funny, bro. I love how the Riven is like standing AFK on their tower, like being annoyed for the fact that he's losing the game, and then like jungle comes in and ganks the lane. He starts playing again. He dies. I wonder what he's gonna do next. He's probably gonna stand AFK under tower again, I would assume. Let's go ahead and we build steel caps, and we're gonna go into a longsword, and then we're gonna go into. I'm just gonna get the red trinket. Okay. I'm gonna go top lane again. Time to make the Riven go 2 and 10. That's the plan. Gonna jump across here. Got ignite.
To me, it is quagmire.
Okay. I wonder if she's gonna walk in the bush. Probably not. I can see the Riven just like kind of standing there. Would it be possible that he's like flaming the jungler right now? I don't know, man. He's trying to get my ultimate down. Oh, I put my Q on the wave here. Alright, buddy. Well, tower it is. Yeah, let's get the tower. Let's get the gold. But yeah, now we kind of get into the next part of the game where it's all about split pushing and just getting towers until you win the game. Like if you maybe play versus a Fiora, like maybe you don't get to win in the mid-late game, but other than Fiora, like most champions that you play against in top lane, you will outscale them with the right build. Which is a little bit weird to say. Technically, Yorick should not be a scaling champion in the mid lane game, but nowadays he actually is. He didn't used to be a scaling champion though. But he's so strong in the current state that most top laners will get outscaled. Even if the Yorick is feeding, he'll just outscale. You're dead, buddy. Alright. Let's go. But yeah, that's the funniest joke of all. Like, Yorick is scaling now these days. It's sad. Kind of reminds me of the Garen days. Like, the same thing happened to Garen as well at some point. Like, Garen was never a scaling champion in the game. And then at some point, he became an S+ tier champ for like 2 years in a row. Just building Stridebreaker and stuff. With Face Rush. When like, you know, back in the older days, like Garen never used to scale beyond like the laning phase. It's very weird. These champions are not supposed to scale. Okay, we've got Profane Hydra. I'm going to be going bot lane right now and going to start tilting the center right now into Thresh. Next item we go for, I'm just going to go for this one, man. Gonna make it so that Riven's going to do like 0 damage. He does go for Black Cleaver build, which is a bit scary. But still, it's not going to matter. I've got like a 3-level lead so far. So yeah, we're chilling.
hear that? It is the end.
Nice. Okay. You guys talking about what I said with the Draven and the Yasuo and Riven situation? The thing is, I understand why people become, you know, toxic playing these champions. I understand why a Draven player doesn't want to play the game anymore if he doesn't win the early game, because the champ is designed for winning the early game. If you don't win the early game, Draven's going to be the worst champ in the game. It's an unplayable champ if you don't win the early game. So I understand Draven players for like tilting in the game if they don't get what they're looking for. You know? But like, be positive, man. If you're playing Draven, like, be positive, bro. Keep the positive vibes. You know, stay positive, man. If you're playing Riven, it's the same thing. Like, Riven is designed to snowball. If you don't snowball, let your team carry you, man. Just let your team carry you. Be positive. Don't flame your teammates, you know? Don't always have the expectation you're gonna 1v5 the entire game, because you're not always going to do that. Not always. Unless you're me. Just kidding on that one, by the way. The exception is me, okay? I go 20 kills per game. Nah, just kidding. Anyways. League needs positivity, man. There's so many people that flame their team if they don't get what they're looking for.
It is to the grave we go.
I wonder if I can jump across with the plant. Ooh. Wait, these guys new? These guys are new? Okay. Go ult. My ultimate's gonna die though. I hope it comes back to me. There's a ward here for sure. Come back to me, ult. Wait, I can take this. I can do it. I know I can. Because I've got my flash right now. Wait a second. This requires just a tiny bit of patience here. Oh man, the Santa's actually getting away now. That's so sad. Come on, man. Come on. Let me get back to the wave here. Okay. Maybe we can do the Etican. The thing is, Rammus doesn't quite have any damage. But I do. Well, pretty obvious one, but we're going to be building into Hullbreaker right now. I think that pretty much explains on its own why you built this. I do have to wait for like 20 gold. The thing is that Yorick is, again, like I said before, like this champion is designed around split pushing. It's your main objective. I'm not saying that you're just going to ignore every single team fight and never play team fights anymore, but don't do that. You still need to team fight, but mostly what you're going to do in the game is you're going to be split pushing, man. It's your main objective. It's what you're going to do. Why is she freezing the lane though? Is she that tilted that she's going to do this? Or she didn't? This guy is denying me the farm, bro. But like, I don't consider that worth it in any single way. But yeah, what was I saying? Like, Hullbreaker is pretty much primary, like, as a third item. You have to build it, man. It's going to improve your split push dramatically. Let me see here. I'm just going to grab tower. Just a team fight in mid, so I'm just going to take it. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, like it's all about split pushing on this champ. There's a massive team fight at mid, and I'm literally ignoring it. Just taking their base apart. There you go. Also, split pushing allows you to get jungle camps. Jungle camps make you get stronger. Gives you an advantage over your opponent as well. So eventually, at some point, you're going to be out-leveling your opponent, and that makes it even more unplayable for the enemy team, because then they have to get 2 people to beat you, and that's when your teammates are winning. So, again, very rewarding. Very rewarding gameplay. I didn't get blue buff. Gee, I just need to get like top lane tower and then we're gonna be happy.
One more step toward the
Let me see here. Kind of seems like the enemy team has given up on the game. Oh. Wait, what if you walk in here? No, man. Ultimate, come back. Don't do that. No ult. My ultimate's showing where we are, man. I wish I could control my ultimate a little bit more so that it doesn't, like, show itself. Because that's currently what it's been doing. It's really annoying. But yeah, this game's over, man. The enemy team, I think they're tilted. Okay, let's go with Grudge. Yeah. Yeah, let's go Grudge. We just go Baron, we finish the game. Oh wait, there's no Baron yet. It's like 23 men. We're beating them up so hard this game that I thought that there was a Baron. Okay, whatever. We just need 5-man top lane and that's it. Okay, man. Let's go. Let's go, dude. What's going on, man? What's going on with these people? They all seem to be trolling now? These guys are so done with the game, they're trolling each other and not even surrendering the game? I'm confused, man. They're probably fighting with the surrenders. I don't know. We're gonna force these people right now. Yeah, let's finish it. Yep, thank you, man. No, skip's over. Yep. Alright, GG, bro. Wow, I would have died. Hey, this is Yorick top lane. Thank you so much for watching today's Yorick video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.